So, with all the stories about Puffy and all the Hollywood stories, one of those old freaky Hollywood tales was the ending of Bob Crane, the actor Hogan's Heroes. For people who don't know, his had some strange bizarreness goes on, which was unresolved, and to this day it hasn't been resolved. For those people that, because I mean, obviously, as I always have said before, when black entertainers die, especially under circumstances that don't get covered, it kind of just like Tupac Biggie. But there once in a while, it's been some with white entertainers where it happened. And Bob Crane's was a real big mystery. He was portrayed as all squeaky clean and Hogan's Heroes and Apple Pie and Chevrolet. But then they came out with those tapes on it and things that came out. So why has Bob Crane been such a mystery? You know, I watched Hogan's Heroes back in the day, and he was portrayed as all lovable and all this and all that, but the reality was not so wholesome. Not that fresh milk and the fresh bread and the butter that they like to make him out to be. It's always interesting how when they want people to be a certain way and things that they won't, they go about in certain ways. And then in other ways, it's just like it's kind of like, oh, okay. So I am never surprised or shocked by it. But um, Bob Crane was a charismatic actor, and it was kind of surprising to hear the stories. Again, in that day and time, they sold you because the PR was in full effect. There was no social media. There was no, uh, where you had access to all this stuff. So you had to go by word of mouth of what you saw. So Bob Crane was painted a certain way. But the stories that emerged and then how it's still been a mystery is something of incredible lore. You just always see things and you kind of wonder. Some people they get a certain type of way that they get presented, and some others it just kind of goes by the wayside. So his is one of those mysteries, the unsolved mystery of Bob Crane, and why the old actor, no one really got the full story out, and you just look so many, wonder why and who and what and when. But that's part of the Hollywood game, you know. They got ways that they do things, they got ways that they say things, they got ways they want things to be and how they come out. So they don't have to explain anything. And they hope that you don't say anything about it. And this is just part of the systematic ways they do things. So I thought I would, I remember it very well that it went with, this darkness, and he was portrayed as a certain way, but then it was like, so if you remember Hogan's Heroes and you watched him, let me know what your thoughts are and if you cared about it, because it's gonna be real interesting how, you know, there was no follow-ups with it. And what did it mean for them to be so silent about Bob Crane? What does that mean? What does it mean? What does it say? They do what they choose to do with certain entertainers and certain people, and then, you leave it to your own imagination. So it's interesting how that's just kind of just feathered out there into the sea. So anyway, please like, subscribe, welcome thoughts, comments, and I do respond. Thank you. Wash your hands. Keep your mind clear. Watch out for another share if you like, and hit that membership because the requests you make, I bring them back to you. Stay safe, stay blessed, stay true, stay real. And again, this is a mystery that has gone unsolved for quite a few years, and it's been real interesting why they so quiet about Bob Crane. All right, I'm out.